great game.
Absolutely fantastic. So 1-0 then in favour of HON. 2 rounds away from claiming the title here in the Korean Continental Finals. And, well, it's held in Seoul, Korea. It's held at G-Stars. It's going on all this weekend. 2 days of World of Warcraft. We started with 12 teams. We're down to the final 2 and only 2 rounds in it for HON. And Killie need to claim 3 of this first best of 3 and then do it again. And, you know, they have beat HON previously. They've had some warm-ups, we can almost call them, but maybe the previous games have drained Killie and they won't be playing as well going into the later stages. But let's hope that's not the case as we go into the next map, Runes of Lordaeron. Not really going to change much here. I mean, we won't have such distance on the map that HON used last game. And HON is going to be in the top left, joined with, obviously, Miracle and Classy. They managed to beat Rush to get here. They topped their group, but struggled in the group stages. Gates will be opening soon. Yeah, Matt, what are you looking at here?
I'll tell you what, I love how these Korean teams come out the gates with Amplify Magic on, and then they've got keybinds of macros so that they can take it off when they're in a dodgy position and need those fear heals. It really is incredible.
So everything's going to open up onto the center.
Oh, this is bad for Miracle. He's in a sap. And Classy just getting Novid there. He does have DK targeted.
Wow. And actually, sorry, DK actually put a blind onto HON. He actually used his trinket, so he can actually be potted off if they do choose to do so. DK was actually caught into a fear as well. HON taking some damage. Hasn't used his Cloak of Shadows yet. It drops down to about half HP. Cloak of Shadows then used for DK. He's going to be chasing HON now. HON uses his Cloak of Shadows and gets Penance healed all the way up to top. So both of these guys have kind of reset the fight. They vanish on both of them. Classy's in a sheep as well as number 1. Number 1 is the priest for HON. Comes out of that sheep. Let's check over then. Well, we'll follow DK because really this is... Oh, I want to follow one of the... let's follow Miracle then. He was not being put into the sheep. Throwing flash heals onto himself. Apparently, the guy under pressure. His rogue's going to come off and peel, though, when the rogues actually come out of stealth. Both of them still in stealth, so at the moment, it's just a 2-on-2 situation. And Orange Marmalade, switching over to him, was the guy taking all the damage. He got a Penance there, healed all the way up to the top. Was an improved counterspell, has slow on him as well. Both of the rogues, well, actually, one of the rogues is out of stealth. It's going to be DK, has been pulled out, and this looks bad then for HON. And Killie can capitalize on this, but great heals coming in onto DK. And once again, HON is going to run away. He's going to vanish, and he's going to look to reopen. And that pet is going to be keeping DK in combat with the help of as well as well, ignore what I was ever saying there. DK put into combat, drops down to 2k HP. He's going to be caught in Psychic Stream. Suddenly Kidney Shot wears off. I don't know how many outs he's got. Herenia is still available to actually take him down, and he will take him down. And it's going to be the team then of HON that lose their rogue this time. And Killie needed that. They couldn't really afford to let HON go up 2-0. That would have been too much of a psychological advantage and, you know, almost too much pressure onto the team of Killie. So they've done the job this time, and the score is now 1 apiece.
Yeah, Orange Marmalade actually
wow, look at the damage. Sorry, I know. Look at it. Okay, I'll just talk about this, right? So the damage for either teams, HON did 13k, Classy did 20k, and then you go over to HON, okay? Right? Orange did 18k, so he matched Classy, basically. And then DK, the rogue from HON, didn't even do 1k damage that game. And he received 25k damage. That's twice as much as Herenia received. And, you know, and he did 1k damage. He did less damage than I could have turned up.
He was under so much control, and Orange Marmalade was desperately trying to get a sheep off on Miracle that game, but Miracle got a fantastic Shadow Word Death, and then second poly, Orange Marmalade got counterspelled, and he really couldn't put the pressure that they needed on to the opposing team, and as a result, yeah, they lost it.